It has been very interesting. Very interesting week. Holy cow. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today is not your typical video. I had a couple of other things planned. However, everything that I initially had planned to do was completely disrupted because my kids are sick. Sebastian and Emiliano both have a stomach virus that they've been fighting. Started off with Sebastian the day after they came out of school for winter break, and he is feeling a tad bit better, definitely progressing, but it's been a tough 3 days. In the process of that, 2 days ago, I was awakened by my 3-year-old at 3 o'clock in the morning by him projectile vomiting all over me and my bed. So that was fun. And now he is battling the same virus. So, but they're all steadily feeling better. But I do want to share today with y'all, you know, what I do to help them out and to keep them comfortable and, you know, just aim back to feeling better. And it's been a tough few days. I have not gotten much rest, but you know what, whatever. My main priority right now is to get my babies back to feeling better. But hopefully they start feeling better before the main days of the holiday. And if they don't, then we will have Christmas here within our home by ourselves, because safety first. I definitely do not want that virus going anywhere. So there you have it. So anyways, I will be sharing with you what I'm going to be doing today. I have a lot to do. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start off by, I'm going to make some chicken noodle soup. I was going back and forth whether I wanted to make, you know, your typical chicken noodle soup, or if I wanted to make un caldo de pollo, you know, the way I was brought up eating it. However, I didn't have time to run to the store, especially with my kids being sick. I don't want to leave the house. So I've been doing a lot of grocery pickup, and I completely forgot to order a whole chicken to make a caldo de pollo. So, but I did have tenderloins, and I can most definitely make a chicken noodle soup. And so we're gonna be making that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the chicken going, boiling, and then we're gonna head over to the room and start pulling all their covers out. Okay, so we are right now in my kids' room, and we're gonna go ahead and pull all sheets and everything off so we can go ahead and put them into the washer, and they can that way tonight they can sleep on some clean sheets, and that way we avoid them sleeping within anything that leaves their body. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I also wanted to clarify, guys, that me making this video is not me giving any type of medical advice. This is simply just what I do, you know, for my kids, things that I was brought up on, things that I learned within, you know, time. I have been a mom for nearly 12 years. And I also wanted to clarify that my kids have been sick for a few days now. The days that they were fully sick, like heavily sick, they had my attention 100%, and I was not recording in any shape or form. I am recording today because it's been a few days, and they are now starting to feel a little bit better. And I just wanted to share, you know, with y'all what I am doing in the process for them to fully get better from this stomach virus that they have going on. So anyways, this room, I'm not really happy with this room. I actually want to, I hope to be remodeling this room soon. But I think it's gonna take a minute because we just have so many things going on. But hopefully we can start getting, changing up this room. This room really needs like color. So I wanted to paint the room and change their sheets and kind of just redecorate, but right now that's not priority. We have a lot of other things going on. So and my kiddos keep a lot of like toys and their stuff, the endless amount of stuffed animals that they have. I don't mind it. It's security to them, and I understand it. So we're just gonna go ahead and pull everything off and get everything washed. So yeah, we'll be right back. I'm honestly not going to lie, I am exhausted. I'm seriously exhausted. Just, oh man, this is not ready to go. I'm exhausted right now because I have not gotten a lot of sleep. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep. I've been doing, I've been staying up like literally around the clock. Because I'm, you know, just worried about my kids but you know, it's part of it. It's part of being a parent, you know. Sacrificing sleep is at the top of the list from day one. Boy, if there's something I did not know when I first became a mom. I became a mom when I was 19. I was 19 years old, and I can tell you right now, my mindset then was very different from now. I was very, very naive. I honestly did not know what I was fixing to face. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, just to be completely honest. That's just reality of it. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know how exhausting it was going to be. Now, like literally, it's been almost 12 years later. My mindset has changed. That's Emiliano. He's upset. He's been a trooper because he has been potty training. And yes, he is 3. He's almost 4. I waited to potty train because of speech delay. If he doesn't understand the concept or doesn't understand what I'm saying, it's very difficult to potty. You know, somebody that can't fully understand you. But we got to the point where he was able to understand me. I'm sorry, you know. So he's been a trooper. He's been potty training for the last few weeks. And he got sit down. And I had offered, because I know he's been having a tough time and because he's sick, I had offered to possibly, what's wrong? Do we need to go potty? We can go potty? Be right back. Alright, and I'm back. That cry was because he was thirsty, which I don't blame him. Okay, chicken's ready. I just put the chicken to boil with just a little bit of salt. So we're just gonna pull them out and we're gonna shred the chicken. We're gonna let it cool down a little bit and shred the chicken. Vamos a desmenuzarlo. And let's get ourselves another pot so we can get everything else going. Okay, I'm gonna put the chicken up to the side and let that cool off for just a little bit. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping the veggies. I'm literally just gonna dice up some onion and tomato, and we're gonna add a little bit of minced garlic. I like to buy the garlic like this, it just saves time, but it's the same exact thing. We're gonna do that. So let's go ahead and get that going, and then we'll get started with that first. I like to use the grapeseed oil, and I got this at Walmart, and as you can see, it's almost gone, but it's my favorite, and I'm quite literally going to just do a very tiny amount, and that's good. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put that on low so it can start heating up. And for the onion, I like to chop up both sides because I actually end up using it. I use onion quite a bit for everything. You know, onion's an actual, it's a natural antibiotic if you didn't know. And I use onion and tomato for everything. That's like a staple for every meal that I make. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of the way. I don't want it rolling off. And we're gonna do the same thing, just dice it. I really want my other knife. I don't like this knife. Or maybe not. I can't find my other knife. Who knows? Okay, well, I don't got time to mess with that. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and add all the and then I'm gonna also add egg noodles. And we're not gonna do a hefty amount. I'm gonna eyeball it. I think it just depends on how much you want it. These actually, they expand. If you've never had egg noodles, yeah, they expand. But I like to add them and kind of saute them with the onion. I think that's good. It's like half a bag. Maybe less than half a bag. So we just want to go ahead and I like to saute them until they start getting kind of like a crispy kind of look to them. Not too, you don't want them to brown too much, but just a tad. You can tell when they start changing. And that's when you want to add either the broth or the water, whatever you're choosing to do. I'm going to add bone broth just because it's going to benefit my kids more. I'm going to add bone broth. I also got this at Walmart. Like I said, I didn't have a whole chicken, so, and you know that typically I would have just left the broth that came with the chicken after boiling it. I don't have that, and I'm not a big fan of this one, but bone broth is definitely good for you when you're not feeling well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add equal parts of water to the bone broth, just because sometimes they're very high in salt. But it'll do them well. And this is also gluten-free and fat-free. I usually buy the low sodium, which is this one. I also use this one, the beef broth. This is the Swanson unsalted, but this quite literally has like no salt. Okay, so I lowered the heat on that. And let's go ahead and add some water. Go ahead and add. Okay. I'm gonna add just a tablespoon of chicken bouillon because the chicken broth already has salt, but because I watered it down, it's not gonna taste like anything. So, or it's just gonna be extremely bland. So I know it. This is just el sazón para el caldo de pollo, the Norris. So I'm just gonna add a tablespoon of that. But often I'm not really big about measurements unless I am making a recipe that I am not familiar with. If I'm familiar with the recipe, I will quite literally eyeball everything. It's very rare when I do measurements. I just eyeball everything and obviously taste test until you find a good balance on things. So we're just gonna let that simmer. And let's go ahead and pull our, vamos a desmenuzar el pollo. Let's go ahead and shred this very quickly. Okay, I just washed my hands. You can use forks, but a mí me desespera, honestly. I get really agitated doing that. I just don't have the attention span for it. I will get, so I just like to just pull it apart by hand. Okay, I now shredded all the chicken. This is what it looks like right here. We're just gonna go ahead and add it so it can blend in with, so the chicken can soak up the flavors. Okay, I didn't mention why I saute the noodles. The reason I saute the noodles is because in the past, if I didn't saute them, now this is something I was taught by my mom. But a lot of the times, if you don't saute the noodles and you just kind of put them in there, they tend to swell up and become very creamy, almost like fall apart. Like if you overdo it with the water, like if you don't boil it the amount of time it's supposed to be boiled and you kind of go over on it, I don't know, they become very creamy. And so I don't like that. They become creamy to the point where they fall apart and it just kind of ruins it. I don't know, that's just my preference. Oh, okay, chicken. That's just my preference. Okay. And I'm gonna chop up, okay, so we're just gonna leave it. This is pretty much what it's gonna look like. If you want to do, I usually like to add chives and cilantro to it because I'm a fan of cilantro. But I'm just gonna keep it simple. You can also add like maybe half a cup of rice or anything else like carrots or in this case I'm not gonna add carrots. Carrots are kind of starchy and they're starchy. And I'm not doing anything. I don't want to add anything that can possibly provoke their stomach. So like, you know, provoke them to get sick again. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that there. Okay. Well, that is cooking. I am going to, I'm gonna make them a lemonade. This lemonade my mom taught me to make. Every time we got sick, she always made it. She always makes it with one of those limones verdes. I'm gonna use the yellow ones. I love these, they're so good. I love the lemons. I like yellow lemons. But I'm just gonna make them a small thing. So it's basically, it's like un suero. It's almost like a Pedialyte. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm stocked over there with Pedialyte and Gatorade Zeros here for them. But nothing beats una limonada con sal. So, and it's very, very easy to make. There's nothing like fancy about it. So, okay, so basically, para hacer limonada, you're gonna need just water, lemon, either sugar or stevia. I use stevia. I still don't know what the correct pronunciation is for it. And then a little bit of salt. So let me show you how I make it. You can do as many lemons as you want. It depends on you. So we're gonna do stevia. And you can either do Himalayan salt or sea salt. I have both. So I'm gonna do some Himalayan salt. So we're gonna go ahead and cut up our lemons. So I'm gonna do 3. I just love the way lemons smell. Okay. And this is like a good alternative. This is just the way I was brought up, and anybody can have their own opinion about it, but I was brought up on you know, limonada de sal because it's like a Pedialyte, you know, it's un suero, and I loved it. Sometimes if I got sick to my stomach, or if I had a migraine, which I am prone to getting migraines quite a bit, I would always ask for this. My mom, the first thing she would do, una limonada con sal, and that is what we're doing. I just love the way this stuff smells. I can literally eat this stuff by itself. My mouth is like quite literally watering. I love it. The smell. Oh, that smells so freaking good. So I'm a little confused though, because there's a couple of people that have been saying that, well, not a couple, but I've seen people say that this is the incorrect way of squeezing a lemon, that this is the correct way of squeezing a lemon. I don't know what it is. See, this is, I don't know. Could it be? Maybe. I never really looked into it. Well, maybe so, yeah. Because this still has pulp in it. Well, I don't know. I always thought it was the other way, but that makes sense. Who knows? See how it splashes? That I don't like. That's why I don't know whether that's the correct way. I don't know. Comment down below if y'all, which way do y'all squeeze the lemon? Do y'all do it downward or do y'all do it upward? Leave me a comment below and let me know. And I already made them una agua fresca, the strawberry. We're just gonna add water. I almost thought I wasn't recording. So for this next part, we're literally gonna add a dash. Now you can use regular, or you can do Himalayan, but that's probably as much as a, you know, like half a teaspoon. And then some stevia. The stevia, it's up to you, the amount that you want to use on this. I typically do maybe 2 or 3 spoonfuls because the one cool thing about stevia is that a little bit goes a long way. Okay, and we'll give that a stir and we'll see what that tastes like. Let's taste it and see if it's good. That's good. It's been 3 days since the last time I recorded. So right after the last clip, our power went out. Apparently somebody had wrecked into a pole and managed to knock the majority of our little city's power. And it was getting late. You know how it gets dark early now. I wasn't able to record, so I was like, okay, no biggie. I'll record the following day. Or so I thought. I woke up in the middle of the night and in excruciating pain, stomach pain, and realized I was extremely nauseous. And then it dawned on me, it got me. I caught the stomach bug. And so after some wonderful quality time with my bathroom, I finally found a way to get comfortable and go back to bed. And a few hours later, I woke up again because my husband was fixing to go to work, and he lets me know that he is also not feeling well. And same symptoms and everything. So I said, okay, we got the stomach bug. It caught us. Which, you know, it wasn't a very big surprise. We kind of figured it was going to catch us regardless. So it's not like we were like, oh, what is this, you know? My kids, you know, I'm with my kids 24/7, so it's not like it was a surprise to me at all that I caught it. So that was a fun 3 days of again, spending a lot of quality time in our bathroom. Our bathroom got a lot of attention from us this week. But the worst, I want to say, is over. My kids are finally feeling a little better. We spent our holidays at home. There's no way we can leave our house. There's absolutely no way. So happy holidays, by the way. Merry Christmas. We spent it within our home, which is completely fine, you know. So yeah, all that is left out of those 3 awesome days is a very disorganized home. I have never washed and mopped the way I did this last week, these last few days. I mean, I have washed endlessly and I have mopped endlessly. So yeah, however, I neglected other areas of my home, so what's left is cleaning up the rest of my home. So oh my goodness. Like I said, they're feeling better. Thankfully, I'm very, very happy that they're feeling better. It has been very interesting week. Holy cow. Well, anyways, after going through all of that, then today I woke up. I'm feeling a lot better compared to how I've been feeling the last 3 days, but today I woke up congested. Definitely feels like sinus, because the weather's been really wonky. Here in Texas, it has quite literally been hot. But then I've heard that we're supposed to experience an Arctic front. We're supposed to be experiencing some cold weather, but here in Texas, you just don't know that. It will be cold one day and then it will be hot the following. So we don't know what's to be expected, but because the weather keeps flipping back and forth, it keeps messing with everything. So I'm very much congested right now, and allergies, gotta love them. That is it for today's video, guys. I hope y'all got something out of this. I hope y'all got something out of this. It's been a very, very long and exhausting week, and yeah, I'm just glad we're all feeling better. I also hope y'all enjoyed y'all's holidays. Merry Christmas from me and my family to yours. I hope you spent it swell with your family and enjoyed yourselves. And also, before I do end this, because I didn't get to be there in person, I want to wish my baby sister Daniela happy 18th birthday. I love you very, 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 very much. She is my beautiful sister. I hope she enjoyed her 18th birthday. I am still in disbelief that she's 18. I bottle fed her, and that tells you how old I am. Happy birthday to her. She is a Christmas baby, as well as my cousin Rolando. Happy birthday, Rolando. His birthday is also on Christmas Day. Bunch of holiday babies. Well, that is it for today, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you got something out of this video or you just enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one. I need to sneeze. Oh. No, I don't gotta sneeze. Okay, bye.